Hello Cancer, and welcome to my channel, Lady in Yellow Tarot. My name is Marcy and I'm here to give you guidance for the month of February 2020. I am a Cancer, so what's up? How my fellow Cancers doing? I don't know about you all, but I've had a quite eventful last 2 months. Like, I couldn't even tell you what the heck going on because I swear there was like everything going on like 24/7. Like, it was extremely eventful on my end. So I would love to hear to see how your last few months have been going for you, Cancer. So a little bit about myself. I already told you I'm a Cancer. I am a tarot reader. I'm also a psychic and clairvoyant. So I do a lot of channeling with my readings. And I'm also been dabbling in astrology, so I'm obsessed with astrology and tarot. I think they work well together. So my readings incorporate a little bit of everything. Okay, so why not, right? Let's have fun. Let's see what is in store for the Cancers for 2020 of the month of February. Okay, so looks like we're almost done shuffling. Here we go. This feels good. Okay, so I'm going to lay out my spread and then we're going to go one by one talking about what we're expecting for us. Okay. Cancer. So let me see what I'm feeling first. Okay, Cancer. So it looks like I'm hearing that there's been a pretty big... I'm feeling like all of y'all have been quite busy last few months, like myself. And we don't like it. We're like, what is going on? I just want to stay home and be left alone. At least, again, that's me. But I'm feeling that this is like an overall Cancer feeling. You want to be left alone and just like, let me go do my thing. But apparently everybody wants help. I found myself mothering everybody. So what I'm feeling here, Cancer, though, is that this was all necessary for you to happen, because now what you thought you were doing one way, and now you found yourself on a completely different journey. So you were over here, and now you're over here, and you're like, what just happened? How did I end up over here? I don't even know. But here's the thing. This is where you need to be, Cancer. Right here. And I know it's so different from over here, and this is where you're comfortable, but we were purposely thrown all these things the last few months, so we slowly start switching directions. And now here we are, and now what are we going to do with this, right? Should we keep rolling with it? I say so, but let's see what the cards are going to tell us. So this is going to be the planets. So all these cards represent the planets. And then we have here Earth, because in astrology, they don't use Earth. But we need something to represent the environment. So that's what we have Earth here for. So this is going to be our environment this month. And it is the Knight of Pentacles. Awesome. I love the Knight of Pentacles. You know why? Abundance is coming to us, but very slowly. Yes, we would all love to be millionaires right now, right, Cancer? But sometimes that's not in the cards. But anywho, we have been very busy, like I mentioned, planting seeds. So last year was all about planting the seeds, and this year it's like, let's see what we can do with these seeds, right? And we have been diligently, watering those seeds and hoping abundance comes from them. And that's what I'm feeling here, Cancer, is that we are slowly growing the seeds and slowly receiving abundance from all that work we put in last year. Okay, and then so we'll start seeing. So if you weren't seeing much abundance last year, Cancer, with what you were up to, you'll start seeing some of it this month. Okay, and I like that. I'm down with that. Okay, and then this is going to represent the sun. So the sun is going to be like our overall mood for the month. And we have the moon, which is also the Cancer card. This is also known as, so Cancer on Cancer, right? Moon, we are the moon. While we're going through this and we're slowly accepting some abundance in our lives, we are also still working on some of our shadow self. Okay, so I think that's important. I've been doing a lot of shadow work myself, and there's a lot of things that have been illuminating in my way where I'm like, either I can choose to hide in my shell and be like, I don't see you, or I go, okay, I'm going to see this, and I'm going to deal with it, and I'm going to squash it and remove it and never want it again in my life. So there's going to be more things coming to surface for us Cancers that we have to deal with. Okay, no, we don't have to, but it's probably best you do so, because that's how you grow. That's how we remove things. That's how we bring positivity and happiness and radiation into radiating joy into our lives, by removing these negative things that have been illuminated for us. Okay, and then this represents the moon. So this is going to be the emotions we're going to feel this month. And I have the 9 of Cups. Yeah, okay, I can go with that. 9 of Cups. So emotionally, we're going to be in this space of, because we're dealing with a lot of truths coming our way, and we're going to work through them. Emotionally, we have this desire to run away into our little shells, and we're kind of wishing and manifesting like, okay, if I work through all this, then I want to see a reward. Like, I want something to manifest now. I want, abundance to manifest because I've released all this shenanigans, So we're going to be, a little bit in the clouds, but I think it's also realistic too, because if one thing we've been told about mindset change is like when you release things and you believe things, then things happen. So here we are, we're working and we're imagining and manifesting, and things are going to come for us if we stay consistent, because that's key to Cancer. Okay, and so what this is, this represents Mercury, and the planet Mercury is about communication. So this is how we're going to communicate with others, Cancer. We're going to communicate through the Page of Wands. Yes, girl, yes. We are in a very highly creative mindset. Okay, we're like, I have this idea, I want to roll with this idea, let's go. And then so you're actually, expressing this to others. I have this idea, I want to start making candles, or what do y'all think? And I want to make them like soy, or I want to do a tarot YouTube channel. Hello. This is a direct attack at me. And but you're expressing it. You want to do something with it. You're feeling this fire inside of you, and you just want to tell everybody, and you want to collaborate with others, and you just want to create harmony, right? A lot of harmony. That's how you're going to communicate with others. Like, I feel like this is going to bring some harmony to my life, possibly even your life, So yes, I love it. So then we have Venus. So Venus is the planet of love. This can represent either your love life, connections, or maybe just friendships that this month. And for that, we have the Queen of Swords. Ooh, Queen of Swords. Ooh, Cancer. I feel like this is a direct attack at me. I feel like Spirit's calling me out. Okay, so we are going to do something that makes us a little uncomfortable and be blunt. Like blunt. To our friends, to our lovers, to our partners, to our family members, we're gonna be like, boundaries, because we're terrible about boundaries. We're gonna set boundaries up and be serious, Cancer, because I know that I'm guilty of not having the best boundaries, and I need to speak up and say to others, hey, you know what? I would love to nurture you here for the next 6 hours, but I got kids that I gotta take care of, and then I got things to do over here, and I'm sorry, but I cannot give you 6 hours of my time anymore. So that's what I'm feeling here hard, Cancer. Like, I feel like we're like, I really want, I don't know if I can get the focus, but here she is. She's got this sword, and she's like, no, you shall not pass. Okay, you shall not pass. We are going to be on the money, creating boundaries with all of our connections, even at work, and just be like, no, you will not take advantage of my awesome nurturing self. Okay, moving on. So here we have Mars. So Mars is what's going to keep our, it's the planet of drive. So it's like what's going to keep ourselves going. What's going to keep us going? Go. What's our fuel? What's going to be like, yeah, let's go. And we have, wow, so we got another sword. So we have the Page of Swords, Cancer. So earlier I said, like about 2 seconds ago, that we are setting up boundaries with all of our connections, and now the way that's going to keep us going. We are determined to protect what's important here, and we're going to start pushing away all this toxicity, all this negative vibes. I think it's time that we create these solid boundaries, because we're allowing negativity to take over us, and it's not fair to us, Cancer. It is not fair, and we need to take care of our own energy, and we're going to do so by removing the toxicity, removing the negative vibes. You are like, I am going to speak in truth and truth only, and that's what's going to keep me going, because I know that I am coming from a place of integrity. So you are not messing around, Cancer. Good. We are not messing around. We are speaking our truth. Okay? So this represents Jupiter. So these are ideas. This is like the planet of expansion. So these are ideas that we want to explore this month, you know, especially since we're feeling a little creative here. Maybe this will give us some direction, since I was feeling that we were going on the right direction earlier. I feel like this is, these are the ideas that we should be exploring. And it's the Fool. So we should be just jumping into things. So no more scaring, you know, being scared and being self-doubt, and no more like hiding in our shells. It's time for us to roll with our ideas and just jump right in. Like, just do it, Cancer. Let's just go. Let's just jump in and just go. I feel called out here. I feel like this is like a direct attack on me. So, okay, so next we have Saturn. So Saturn is the planet that teaches us lessons, okay? So these are the lessons that we are to learn this month, okay? And I have the Nine of Pentacles. So, okay, all right, fair enough. Again, feeling called out. This is totally tying in with this card right here, where we're like, okay, we're doing all this hard work, and we're gonna now we're wishing and manifesting for a better life because we've been doing all this hard work, right? Well, Saturn is like, well, that's cute, Cancer, that you think that you should be given something because you've done some work. It's like, we get it. You really want to be financially stable. We get it. You want to be an independent person. We get it. But we're not going to make it easy for you, okay? So these are lessons. It's like, just because we're giving you some abundance doesn't mean that you're going to be like this rich person and you should start carelessly spending your money, you know? Yes, it's coming, but we're not going to give you anything solid yet. Like, it's going to be like trickling in. So what you need to keep focusing on is keep focusing on the shadow work. Keep focusing on that. And maybe the lessons won't be as hard, but don't just think, oh, okay, money's coming in, abundance is coming in, and I'm working on myself. Yeah, I deserve to like treat myself. And Saturn's like, well, if you treat yourself, we may teach you some lessons, and some things might backfire on you, Cancer. So don't get overly excited once you know, some money is coming in for you, and don't think you deserve it because you've worked hard. Like, it's more like, you know, you work on gratitude, Cancer. Yeah. Okay, so thank you, universe, for the abundance, and don't abuse it, because then you're basically blocking yourself from entering this space right here, which is like the Nine of Pentacles, where you're going to be financially stable. So Saturn is going to make sure that you understand that just because some stuff is coming and working in your favor doesn't mean that it's going to lead you to this space here. That's like not an ideal way to think about it, mindset, you know? So then we have Uranus, okay? So Uranus is like mayhem, right? So these are potential sudden changes that can happen to you this month. Now, it's not guaranteed, but just is something more like to keep in the back of your head, like, oh, this might happen. Could be good, could be bad. We'll see what the card says. So we have the King of Cups. Okay, I see this as good. If you're taken or married, I definitely feel like maybe there might be a shift in your partner where they start being more doting towards you, more loving towards you, and we love it. Oh my God, I love it. I love it. I mean, I love it. Okay, this is fantastic. Please love me. Because we're always busy nurturing everybody else, so we forget to love to nurture ourselves, right? So you know, maybe because we're doing all this shadow work, that maybe we start feeling our partner is like, wait, what's going on? Something's going on over there with that Cancer, and I want to love her more, you know. This could also, but if you're single, this could be a potential new partner for you that's coming your way. That is going to still be very good for you, because it's like a very positive card. Like a lot of emotional fulfillment is coming this way. So again, we've been busy working, we've been busy doing everything, and us like creating boundaries, because, you know, admittedly, I'm guilty that if I give too much time to somebody else, then my partner is like, you know, poor thing, is over there not like getting any attention and love. That's not fair to that person either. So, you know, it's about recalibrating where you're spending your time. Like, okay, let's redo this again, okay? So I'm seeing this as a very positive setting change, so I'm definitely not against it, okay? I'm down, let's go. But again, only if we're putting in the work. If we don't do anything, then this probably won't even happen. But if we start putting all this work in, we might notice this sudden change, and it's gonna be pretty awesome. I feel good about this one. So next we have Neptune. So Neptune is the planet of aspiration. It's what you want to manifest this month. And what you want to manifest is 9 of Wands, okay? So here we have 9 of Wands. And 9 of Wands is like somebody who's worked really hard, and now they're like this close. They're just so close to just winning. You know, like, I worked so hard, I can enjoy myself. So what we're doing here is, I know I mentioned earlier that just because we're doing a lot of the hard work here with the moon and the Queen of Swords, you also want to keep in mind that you don't want to get excited and be like, oh, I'm getting rewarded, and then, you know, find yourself in this position where Saturn is like, yeah, that's cute, but we're gonna teach you a lesson now, because you got overly excited and you overdid it, you know. You know, gluttony, a little bit of gluttony going on. So what you want to manifest is this kind of energy where you're like, you know what, I've worked hard, but instead of like, I'm going to spend all this abundance I got, I'm going to just sit here and enjoy the scenery and just really just take it in. Take it in, Cancer. Slow down and just take it in and truly appreciate and show gratitude for everything, okay? And then last but not least, we have the planet Pluto. And Pluto is what we need to heal. Well, it's the planet of transformation, but this is what we need to heal this month. So what we need to heal is the Ace of Wands. Okay, so what we need to heal is, I think sometimes when we are feeling unbalanced and not loved, that maybe we start sparking some fires for entertainment. I'm guilty of that. Sometimes I'm gonna be like, I'm just gonna set a little fire over there and see what happens, and it's like, ooh, that's so funny. But that's not healthy, Cancer, okay? It's not healthy. So no more for your entertainment, okay? We need to just remove that. Like, stop, because sometimes when we place these little sparks, we're not realizing the potential, you know, consequence that comes out of that. So if you're bored, do something else. Go color, you know. Because what I'm feeling here too is that I think you may have started some sparks. So if you're single, I feel like maybe you started some relationships that you knew were not ideal, and you still did it anyway. And now, you know, everybody's hurt, you know. And then you're like, oh, I didn't mean for it to get this bad, you know. And so if you're married, maybe you were considering doing something you shouldn't doing, flirting, and you know you shouldn't be flirting. If not, I'm also seeing like a fake friendship. Like, you friended the person, you really didn't want to be friends with the person, but you still did it anyway because you don't have the, you know, you don't know how to say no. And then you created this spark, and then you thought they were going to be a good friend, and you realized, no, not so much. So then you maybe need to heal from that. Let go of the friend and heal from that. So there's a lot of different options here for you, Cancer, as to what this could represent. But definitely feeling like you started something and didn't work out. Now you got to set boundaries in that situation and heal from that, okay? So let me see what other cards come up for you, Cancer. We're going to do a quick pull with the oracle cards. See what additional message they have for us. Let's see what additional message Spirit has for us. Okay, here we go. It's feeling pretty good now. Okay. Okay, so we got balance. And we have purpose. And we have tranquility. Okay. And then let's see what the bottom of the deck is. And live from your heart. Okay, fantastic. So, okay, Cancer. So we're pretty good about, you know, our hearts, but it's like the main message here is that you want to live from your heart. You want to make sure that everything's coming from a place of genuine space, right? And that's gonna create some balance that we need, because like I said, I've been all over the place the last few months, and I would definitely want some balance back into my life. So we're trying to bring back the balance in our lives, but we're bringing it with a purpose. Like we went through these rabbit holes, went through these crazy things, and now we understand. So we're bringing back the balance. So there's purpose. There's true purpose within that. And then that will provide the tranquility and that water energy we are desperately needing. And everything's going to just feel good and flowing. But big messages here is just live from your heart, okay? And just when you are creating these boundaries, because it's about boundaries, and because you're about to shift things around, just when you create the boundaries, just don't lie, don't withhold information. Just be like, look, it's not me, it's not you, it's me. No, don't even do that. Just be like, you know what, we're not on the same path anymore. I don't feel like our friendship or relationship is in alignment anymore, and I feel like it would be best for us to go separate ways, you know, and or you know, with whatever is going on with your dynamics. But yeah, because we are over here now and we are going on the right path. So we just have to keep moving, and we're going to have to leave some stuff behind, and they have to stay back there. Okay. So thank you so much for tuning in to my channel and having, you know, trusting me with some messages for you, Cancer. And please subscribe to my channel. So I'll be doing this every single month. Aloha.